When Jesus finally came into my heart, I found true joy, true happiness that I never had before in my life. It was a feeling I've never experienced. The more I went down there, the more it grew. I became more reliant on Him instead of myself. And I got to see changes of lives that I would never have expected. I seen where there was no hope, there was hope. I seen men that never had a chance to cry in front of another man, that they did, because they opened up their heart to Jesus. I seen men on their knees crying. I seen men that had no family, that have a family now. They're a family of God. They had no one to love them before, but they have somebody to love them now. I've seen so much hope, so much future. That's what drives me to go down there every week. And we are looking for companions to go down, whether it's full-time or on a standby basis if one of us are ill. When Jesus said to go, He didn't just say to go help the sick, help the poor, help the hungry. He said visit the prison. Because the ones in prison, they can't hear our cries. We don't see them hurting. We have to get into the prison. The prison is a cycle, and that's why I'm there. Jesus sent me to break the cycle. If we don't break it with the fathers and the mothers, the children are going to follow them. Within 10, 15 years, they're going to be sitting in the same places. And I've seen that already myself. I've ministered to men that have children in the same prison, same jail as themselves. And to see real despair, that's despair when the father knows that their son is a few blocks down in a different... Jesus has done 42 conversions. 42 men have come to Christ. We've had 11 baptisms. So it's amazing what's going on down there. Probably two that I know. One I stay in contact with, Adrian. He's works down at the Cobblestone Car Wash. He's doing well. He's going for air conditioning mechanic. He has a family, and he's doing very well. And we see each other once a week. I make sure I stop in and say hello to him. There's some that have actually, I've had my second repeat, which that happens too. A man that gave his life to Christ. And last week I seen him again. And when I seen him, he looked down at the ground. He felt convicted. And you know what I said? I told Juan, it's okay. You're here, you're still alive. God's given you another chance. But you're the one who has to accept it. You're the one who has to grab that chance and go with it. There is a way for you. So I can't wait to be down there this weekend to see him again. A year and a half we went once a week. We had one chapel, and God opened up doors a few weeks ago, so now we do 4 chapels. So we do 4 sermons from 7:30 to 11:30. If anybody's interested, there's plenty to do down there. Women too, you can do women's group. There's different days. You can I can contact you with Chaplain Mike, and he can tell you what needs to be done. And eventually I hope to get out of the detention center. We're going to try to get into the prisons. Maybe a monthly thing. I'd like to rotate through the city, through maybe Maricopa and Pinell, and just do like a one-time service once a month to bring in different people, different ideas, different music, and just to make it a real blessing to the men.
Well, it sounds like God's definitely giving you a vision and definitely a desire on your heart to do what you do. How do you sustain that leading and that call?
Only through Jesus. That's all I can say. There's nothing else. It's not through me. If it was just me, I would have quit this a year and a half ago. I would have went down once or twice and said, this is ridiculous. I'm sitting with a bunch of convicts. But you know what? Our heart is supposed to break for what breaks Jesus. And once you realize that, it's easy to do what I do.
If you were going to leave as we come to a close and you're going to leave one thought, what would that thought be for those that are watching this video?
Listen to God. Listen to the Spirit. I know many personal men in church here that have told me that they don't know what their calling is, but they want to know. So just pray, and God will open that door for you.
Any last thoughts before we close?
I love my ministry.